good. Santé. Okay, we're here on the evening before the dinner I planned for Herezie, an advertising agency based in Paris, which we usually work with quite a bit. And I'm completely knackered, and quite frankly I shouldn't be doing this. I planned to do it a lot earlier, but there were 100,000 issues coming up in between, so but we have to do our preparations tonight, because the other day I got a beautiful leg of Bambi, and I want to do a 24-hour slow cooked Bambi leg, and for that I need to start it tonight. The other thing we have to do tonight is figure out what we do as a cocktail, because I don't want to do that on the same day, because then I'm drunk before we actually started. So it's better if we test all the cocktail stuff tonight. So for that, actually we're gonna have to, maybe I give a little explanation what I'm trying to attempt, and then we start doing it. The idea is to do a bowl of ice that will contain the grenadine, lime and rum. Put it on a skewer, and we first light the vodka and put the skewer with the ice over the top, and the flame is going to melt the ice cup, and everything is going to fall into the cocktail. It's just show off, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's an advertising agency, you have to do a bit of show off. And I think the secret ingredient is that we can't show that to them, because we want them to come back to us to know how we got the kick. And this fire water is definitely the kick. This is the absolutely marvelous piece of Bambi. I want to wash it also a bit, since it's game. I cut this morning a bit of pine, but it's a very mild pine, which I want to actually cook with the lamb. It's just supposed to give you a bit of Christmas flavor, hunting, forest. We also want to rub down the whole thing with a rub, which we have to do first. A bit of Sichuan pepper, some long pepper beans from Madagascar, and we fry the whole thing. This is, well, usually you would do this in a mortar and a pestle. Put the rest on here. Add a bit of 5 spice, espalette, and pepper. This is going to be the rub for the meat. And after we rub it, I want to spike it with garlic and anchovies. Also add a few thyme leaves in there. Yeah. And a rub is called a rub because it's rubbed. So you really massage it in everywhere. You really want to work it into the meat. Nice. Next step is spiking. We need a couple of cloves of garlic. Like, not too thin pieces, because we want to be able to stick them into the leg. So they need to have a bit of holding power. And also, like, during the 24 hours of cooking, everything is going to dissolve. Okay, and here we go. This is how it goes. We cut a bit of anchovy. We take a bit of garlic, make it slit into the meat, and insert both of them deep into the meat. Very good. So that is done. Now I have to prepare my onions. We need 12 onions. I'm going to leave them as whole, since we're slow cooking at 90 degrees, so it's below cooking temperature. It's kind of a sauna. So we're going to do the carrots. The carrots are like last time. We have carrot sablé. It's the season. They're very good. As you see, they're dirty, but that's what's good about them. The good news is I managed to peel the carrots without cutting myself. And so now I want to chop it into like very long pieces, because they're like really thick, nice. Let's see, they get like really nice, big. Gonna cook them all. We don't want them to cook too much. Okay. Now, quick. We just want to brown it a little bit from both sides. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And then we put a whole lot of nori prep with it, which is, I never understood really the drinking bit of it, but for cooking it's absolutely brilliant. So instead of a wine sauce, we're going to do a vermouth sauce, because also I want in the end to have a clear sauce with it and not too dark of a sauce. I want to add this, which gives it a bit of a foresty flavor. And it's in the oven. Oven is 90, feels like a good sauna. I'm very curious to see what this looks like tomorrow. Whoa, that smells good. So come on, I can't wait. Have to check right away how Bambi did tonight. Whoa, that looks good. I want to pour a bit of sauce on the meat, but it's excellent. Come on, we switch the oven off. Maybe turn it back on a bit later. Hello, hi.
Hello, guys.
This is Ismail. Ismail's my very good French friend, and he's the one that is going to make sure that everything is done according to French customs and laws. So, well, we started yesterday. We already tried the cocktails. We tried a bit too much, which really? Probably you won't see in the edit. The edit will probably be really short, and it's going to look like we only drank one drink, which is not true. We had way too many. We have an ice sphere, and which we're going to try to hold up with a wooden stick. Yep. And with a syringe, I'm going to try to inject into that ice sphere a mixture of rum, lime, grenadine, and our very special spicy bitter. Yeah. And we put that over into a tumbler, and on the bottom we put vodka. We light the vodka, put the ice on top, and the idea is that the flame will melt the ice, and the inside should all fall into the vodka. And so after that, I thought we do a little party app. So the idea is to have escargot, cherry tomatoes, gorgonzola, and I think we need something put it on, so a little piece of toast. The next thing is a bit of an adventure, truffle souffle. I thought that in between we do an interlude of a lightly seared, well, it's going to be seared tuna fish salad. And I thought with it, a shiitake mushroom. The main dish now is the slow cooked Bambi. Everybody gets a few carrots. Yeah. Everybody should get one onion, chestnuts, and the rotkraut. For the dessert, slice a camembert sideways and put in the middle kiwi and passion fruit. And then we slice that into 6 slices each. Yeah. Oh, actually, it makes 12. That's fine. Like 6 slices each, so each one gets a slice. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Afterwards, we want everything except this white bit. And ideally, we cut it so it gets us like really thin strings. That was just the onions. I started with a rotkraut, with our red cabbage, and that's definitely going to need some red wine. The color is really nice on this. I'm turning it off for a little bit. It's good if it cooks slowly, but I don't want it to overcook either, and I don't want it to go all dark and brown. It's nice to have that really beautiful color. So so we have chestnuts. You have to cut them, and ideally don't cut yourself. Just have to make a slit on the top, 2 ways, like this. This is so when you put them in the oven, they will open up, and ideally it will be really easy for us to peel them. And we put them in the grill. Okay, they should stay in there for about 20 minutes. Until they look good. So that was it for the chestnuts. Kiwi dessert we do last minute. I would like to get a bit of the beetroot into that. So maybe I should start peeling it. Peel it over the sink. Peeling beetroot is a bit tricky because
you get red fingers. Okay, let's get some into our pot. Well, the rest we'll keep for the salad. It's good?
Yeah. Okay, this is not exactly what we should do in a restaurant, but we are not in a restaurant, we are at Guy's Kitchen, so that's okay. Check if everything is okay. Everything is okay. Fine. Perfect. Nothing to declare. Nothing special. That's perfect.
I'm trying to cut the bread in equal pieces. This is for our 70s style starter canapé kind of thing. So we want to have a base for the gorgonzola out of bread, so we need 30 of them. So we're just trying to cut like this really, really nice bread, but it's a very peasant bread, so it doesn't, I mean, it's not suited to do like, you know, really perfect squares. So we're just improvising a bit to get a good shape. But that's also what will make it much more modern and less 70s. The problem is we're eating too much of it while we're cooking. Yeah, come on. I think that's good. Yeah. Come on, we try one. We try some? So, I got this lovely escargot from Burgundy. So I'm just going to take an escargot. Very good. And then skewer. And then this part has to go through the gorgonzola into the bread. For the souffle, we need to separate the egg whites from the egg yolk. And so Ismail is doing a fabulous job. Which I always get muddled up when I do it, and I always put the wrong one in the wrong one. Okay, so now we're going to start doing our 70s hors d'oeuvre, which don't look 70s at all anymore. A scoopy of gorgonzola, and try to land it on. Oui, salut. No problem. 10 minutes late is absolutely no problem. No, we're more than 10 minutes late here. Like, it's okay. Okay, well, okay, see you then. Bye, bye. I'll get the chestnut out. You have to get those in. Let me see. These are the balloons. Let me see if we have 15. We said we do 15. So like we tested this yesterday. It worked quite well. The question is how we get like the kind of same sizes. So, and then I turn it around and I squeeze it until it's kind of like this full. Then I hold it, turn it around again. Put it off. Yeah, you have to actually squeeze the bottle. We're trying to do like this size. Like I'm curious to see what it's going to look like, because it's going to have this like semi-transparent sphere. That's very good too. Well, Stephen thought it was a bit ambitious, our project here, but it's for an advertising agency. We have to dazzle them somewhere, you know, like, and then I think that one is we need fire, we need things melting, action. We'll take them to the fridge. 15 in there. Yesterday's experiments are still below, and I think I might need to get my power drill up to do the holes. Okay, cool. 50 milliliters of juice per person. So liquid, we're here. So that means we need actually half a liter now, because we're going to times it by 10. And then we can fill it up. And the rest should be the lime juice. And in the end, we need 10 drops of fire water. Because should it be a bit more, I think it will be a disaster. Now the dangerous part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at 7, I think. Feel okay? Should I dare doing some? Come on. We have 10 minutes. Goes up very well. Yeah, I think that's good. Empty, 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 empty. Okay. Is that perfect? That's very good. Back in the fridge. I got half! I got half, guys!
And he's happy, you know.
This way is completely funky looking.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Okay. Okay, so these are our 70s party favors. It's French bread, Italian cheese, and I don't know who did the tomatoes. Well, no, it's probably Chinese stick. But like we only tested the taste, and we didn't really test whether it works yet or not. So
Okay.
should we try to get some out?
Yeah.
Okay, there's the hole,
Okay.
but it's holding up.
It will not burn. Try it.
Dès que ça se mélange, ça brûle plus, non?
Okay. Try it.
Yeah. Oh, look. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant.
That's it.
Yeah, okay, we got one. Yes. Okay.
Check.
Okay. Now we're going to attempt to do a souffle. So for a souffle, you need a thick white sauce, which we're going to do out of flour, butter, and milk. And then we're going to get the egg yolks into that, while we have to beat up the egg whites. And I want to get also like a bit of the truffle oil in here that can already go in there. That's very good. Well, actually, we'll just go good. Truffle oil, come on, it's gone. Very good. It does smell like truffles already. You have to add the flour rather slowly. So I go a bit by feeling until I see that thing starts thickening up. Amazing. I think that looks like a pretty good thickness, where we have to work in afterwards the eggs. Okay, this is getting there. We're gonna need lots and lots of Parmesan. So, I'm just gonna grate Parmesan. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna add the egg yolks to this, one by one. Shouldn't get too hot. Take that bit off. Like I'm covering these with Parmesan and I drop the rest in there. The Parmesan should melt into the sauce. We have to make sure that we don't get too hot. We don't want it to cook yet. Now it's very important. Get the cream out of the egg white. We're beating the egg whites and they have to be really, really nicely beaten. Okay, so look. The egg whites are getting hard. That's good. The better it gets for us. I think that's it. No, that looks good. Yeah, so you just have to work the egg white in gently.
Perfect.
Oh, this is good though. Oh, guys, look. We're filling the cups. No, kind of to the top. It has to be like, the idea is that it's really light. Perfect. It is a sexy oven, isn't it? Come on. Cool. So I hope that one is going to work. I'm really nervous about souffle. Souffle is a very tricky thing.
So Kai decided the dish. So for the souffle with the truffle.
Except that I only made
Truffle.
the souffle before, so like
Truffle. And also you have some meat after that, and in between a fish. Sorry for you, but it's just entremet.
Ah, qui est entremets, d'accord.
Look,
Magnifique.
look, is that
Now we go
beautiful?
for the souffle.
I think we go for the souffle.
Yeah, this is souffle.
We sear the fish, and the fish, we want to cover the fish. Come on, just to be fun. Cover it with a mixture of black sesame seeds, and then also in white sesame seeds. And then we just want to sear it from both sides really quickly. So now I'm going to start the shiitake. Shiitake mushrooms is with a fish. just to get the little Asian touch to it. And then we smoosh them and then fry for a little bit. These look beautiful. Look. Bit of soy sauce. Come on, it's getting hot enough. Tu as changé ton avis?
Non, non, je change pas d'avis. Surtout c'est avec des champignons.
It should be really, really raw on the inside. That's perfect. You want to put it on here? Oh, that looks good. That looks good. That looks perfect. I'm just dressing the salad real quick. Toss it with my hands.
You make the
Oh, okay.
or you tell me.
Yeah, perfect. Great. Okay. So I'm just covering the chestnuts in butter. So first of all, they look better because they looked a bit dry and a bit soft. And that way they get a bit hot again, which will be good. I put the butter away in the fridge. And now I'm going to take Bambi out for her serving. Look, that leg there is falling off. So I get this out, and then we're gonna have to make the sauce, which is gonna be the difficult part. Carrots are very, very soft. Very, very soft. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing which we did for the carrots. We're gonna put some parsley over it. Parsley goes very well with carrots. Okay, this is okay. Okay, so we're gonna actually do exactly the same thing that we did for the souffle. Start with a roux. That means we melt butter, put flour into it, and then add the liquid that we have here, which is beautiful. And we're gonna add some cream and some mustard. Okay, now I'm working in the flour. I put a bit too much. I should have, like usually you should just put a little bit in, but it's okay. It's okay. It's working. See, all the clumps are getting out. I got lucky. And a bit more flour. When you pour in the flour, you don't want to have any liquid in there, otherwise it clumps up. Okay, that looks good. That's perfect. See, just flowing creamy, and we slowly add this to our roux because we don't want anything to clog. Starting to look good. The sauce is getting along. It has to thicken up a bit more before we put the cream in and the mustard. I'm just heating up some Armagnac. So what do you think? No, is that, what do you think of my man cave? Like,
So far, I love it.
no, is that, you like my midlife crisis?
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of his midlife crisis.
Okay, that's Bambi. Non? Il faut qu'on a assez pour...
Yeah, that's fine.
Ah, il le sent.
Voilà. Burning Bambi.
C'est ça parce que pour...
Super, merci. Ouais. 90. We have the dessert coming, and the dessert is the idea of the cheese guy. Well, I'm going to take camembert, cut it in half, and fill it up with kiwis and passion fruit. Cut camembert in half. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. It's very good. That's the first one. And we're ready to serve. So except that little failure with the cocktail, I think everything else went pretty well.
Whoa!